Hey everybody, this is Chris from Swap and Go, the exchange, and the token, the SNG token. If you could do me the favor and drop a like down there, and what else could you do? Subscribe. Absolutely, subscribe would be a good thing. All right, so what do we have for you today? The news today would be the SHIB price and the CDSA partnership. All right, so why am I worried about that? Hey, you know what? This is not just about Swap and Go. What I like to do is go out there and tell you about other cryptocurrencies, other things making the news. And of course, our dev team a year ago, as a lot of people know, we were burning SHIB, right? We burned a lot of SHIB to the tune of $271,200 worth of SHIB, in the first few months of our existence. So 12 billion SHIB times today's price comes out to 271,200. So, you know what? I'm an investor as well. I'm part of the Shib Army, knowing that we put that much coin, that much effort, and I don't believe anybody else has. We like to take a look at SHIB once in a while. At least I like to take a look at SHIB once in a while. So let's take a look at some things. Okay, so the first thing I want to take a look at, of course, I want to look at Swap and Go. We have 234 token contracts, in the crypto index listed on Swap and Go. And we have the swapper, we've got limit swaps, and you can do token to token here. You don't have to have Ethereum. You don't have to have, some place like Shib Army has Bone. You don't have to have Binance. You don't have to have any of that. You just have to have a token. You have to have a little bit of the gas fee in your wallet to cover the gas fee, but you don't have to have, if say the gas fee is $20 for argument's sake, that's all the ETH you have to have. If you have $10,000 worth of Pepe and you want to trade it for $10,000 worth of Swap and Go during our pre-sale, you can go right from Pepe to Swap and Go, and you don't have to go from Pepe to ETH to Swap and Go because it's going to save you gas fees. So that's always a good thing to know. We have a number of we have multiple chains on our decks here. You have ETH, and you got BNB. We have more coming very soon. So by summertime, I know we're going to have at least one more on there during the summer. So now enough about us. So what is going on with SHIB? Right? There's something that came out not too long ago. I believe it was today. So 9 hours ago, I think. Shiba Inu, it's right off of the Crypto Basic. Shiba Inu lead discusses Shib Army role in the CDSA partnership. And what is the CDSA partnership, you might ask? Well, let's go down here. It says Shiba Inu recently entered into a strategic partnership with a content delivery and security association. This is big stuff. The collaboration announced on April 11th aligns Shiba Inu, I know how to pronounce it, Shiba Inu, with leading industry giants such as Apple, Amazon, and Netflix, all dedicated members of CDSA. The primary aim of this alliance is to harness Shib Army, the Shiba Inu ecosystem layer 2 blockchain platform, to enhance the authenticity, security, and protection of content across media and entertainment sectors. So this would give a utility to Shib Army, which honestly is something that it kind of needs. We have this whole level 2 blockchain, it's forked off from another blockchain, which is okay, but it's level 2 and has cheaper fees, but we need some utility on there. There's supposed to be a lot of utility coming, and so far, it's been kind of silent. So what does Satoshi do? He gets us into gets the Shib Army into a partnership with the CDSA. Excuse me. It's good stuff. It really is. So there's one thing that caught my eye down here, which is big stuff for the future. Let me find notes down here towards the end. And all right, so he pointed out the pressing challenges of AI-generated deep fakes and widespread plagiarism, emphasizing how blockchain technology could provide effective countermeasures. It doesn't have to be Shib Army, it doesn't have to be Binance, it doesn't have to be Ethereum, it has to be blockchain. Okay, so that's good stuff. He's partnered himself with the CDSA, hoping to get Shib to be the blockchain this is going on. And you know what? If you haven't experienced it yet, there's a lot of plagiarism going on out there. People are using AI to generate all kinds of stuff. The deep fakes are troubling, so if we could, develop something, if the Shib Army, Satoshi could get out there and get in front of this and really make something of this partnership, then this could be a big thing. One of the things you're going to have to do, though, you start making money from this, Shib starts getting more play, you're going to have to burn 589 trillion tokens of Shib. You have to burn. You want the burn to go bananas. You want the amount of tokens in circulation to go down. So when you have large liquidity pools, Shib can do something. So when I say do something, I mean the price go up. You want to compare it? Hey, we have 100 million tokens that's going to be in total for Swap and Go. We're going to have large liquidity pools. So this is something I know about. If you have large liquidity pools and like a little bit of coin out there, a little bit of token, your price is going to go through the roof. You're going to make anybody who invested in it happy. You're going to make, the crypto world out there turn their heads. It's going to be amazing. That's what Shib has to do. It has to provide utility. It has to provide the burns. It has to do something for its holders. The Shib Army deserves that. They deserve large liquidity pools. They deserve lower amounts of Shib out there in circulation. How do you do that? You get utility, and you use that utility to do some buy and burns, things like that. Bring it down. You fund the liquidity pools, and you're going to have an enormously happy Shib Army. You're going to be in the nightly news. That's all you got to do. But one thing that concerns me is we've heard about utility in the past. There's when will Shiba Inu should the metaverse launch? Speculations were rife during early 2023 that Shib, the metaverse, could be released by the end of the same year. However, we are now in January 20, when this was, Watcher Guru put this out, in January 2024, and the project is yet to see the light of day. We were getting all kinds of updates, I remember, in 22, 23. They were showing, sneak peeks of things, and everything looked really amazing. And where's Marcy Jastrow? Where is the metaverse? Okay, there's some things that need. So speaking of utility and metaverse and where it is, we haven't seen the light of day of Shib the metaverse. Let's go over here to yourplayworld.com, one of our partners here, and we can go down. There's all kinds of really awesome stuff here. It's got games coming out, and it says PlayWorld's the metaverse coming soon. This is something I know for a fact we're working on. This is something that's going to hit the light of day. So am I trying to cast shadows here? No. What I'm saying is this is a great partnership that Shib has started. Satoshi Kasama started this partnership. That's a good thing. The only thing I'm saying is we've heard this before, and as people who have put $271,000 into the burns for Shib, I'd love to see something happen. I'd love to see utilities go on. So it's one thing to have the partnership, and it's another thing to see the rubber hitting the road. That's what's going on at Swap and Go. We have a lot of utilities. I know that they're in the pipeline now for even more utilities. I was on the phone last night with Rashi, and Rashi, if I said this one, he would actually fly over here and smack me around. So I can't say it. But I know he had a meeting today with some pretty important people, and I know it sounds like a blown smoke, but I'm not. We have incredible things going on over here, things that are going to blow your mind. You need to be over here too. I'm not saying get rid of Shib, but I'm saying there's a lot of good things going on outside the Shib world where utilities, the rubber is actually hitting the road. That's something I'd like to see. So what about the price? Okay, one of the things I wanted to talk about also is price. The title of this is Shib Price and the CDSA partnership. So we have this great partnership with Shib, yet the price, what is it right now? Let me check. It is 40226299. Recently, it was up around 27, 28 or so. We know it's been up over the 3 mark. So what's going on? There's a whole article out here by Being Crypto, beincrypto.com, and what's it talking about? It says, in brief, you could talk about, the price of SHIB, why it's down. It says Shiba Inu hits key golden ratio support level. That sounds good, like good stuff. But if you keep going down, it says death crosses and all kinds of stuff. Shiba Inu's weekly chart, the MACD indicator, points to bearish movement. Maybe they're trying to get, some clicks on it for trying to say everything's going to go down. But hey, history shows us that within 6 months of the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin doubles. And right now, Bitcoin has gone down from like 70, 71,000. I think it hit a high of like 74, but it was hovering around 71, 72, went down to the 60s, bounced back up, went back to the 70s. Now it's sitting at 63,408. So for argument's sake, say that Bitcoin halving was now, and at the halving time, it's 63,408. History shows that it doubles. It might do more than double this time. All right. I'm thinking that, there's going to be a whole bunch of, we have the ETFs out there. So what are you going to have? You're going to have the ETFs out there. They're going to, sometime during the bear market, I'm sure the Ethereum ETFs are probably going to get approved. It's going to go crazy. You're going to get institutional investing. There's going to be retail people coming in. It's going to be crazy in the next 6 months. And if we get up to $126,000 per Bitcoin and more, as Bitcoin goes, so does the market. All right. So SHIB is going to follow suit. Even if it's got 589 trillion coins, it's going to go up. Is it going to go to a penny? Is it going to go to a nickel? I seriously doubt it, unless there's some kind of burns, like I was saying, tremendous burns with tremendous funds of that liquidity pool. If that happens, you're going to see some really nice prices with SHIB. Even without that happening, you're going to see some pretty good prices with SHIB. Maybe we lose a zero off of that. Maybe we just get back to all-time highs. But I think there's a lot of people out there, if we just match the all-time high, because right now you're at 402, you get up to 409. I know it was like 4088. Say this goes over a little bit here at 409. There's going to be a lot of happy people out there. Can it happen? I absolutely think it could happen. I'd like to see it to go to a dime or a penny, but like I said, I already covered that. So what else is holding things down? We know we're in a danger zone for the halving, like 20 days or so. What was it? It was like there's a 3-week period or so where historically it drops, and then when the halving comes, it goes back up. Like I said, you can look at the charts and you'll see that Bitcoin doubles within 6 months of the halving. Is it going to happen again? I can't promise that. This is not financial advice. I don't have a crystal ball. My opinion is, hey, I'm a history guy. I look at the trends. The trends say it's going to happen again. That's what I'm going to go with. I think it's going to happen again. And what else could be happening? Well, one thing I'm not going to do is get political on here and take sides and, one side versus the other. But we all know that there's a situation in the Middle East. I think they call those black swan events. You can't control them. And whatever side you're on here, it really has no effect on the price of SHIB. What really has the effect on the market is that there's something going on in the Middle East. No matter who's right and wrong, there's something going on over there. And if you go to the gas stations, like another one down the street from my house, it's gone up like 30 cents in the last 2 days. Prices are going to go up. The markets are going to get nervous. The markets are going to go down a little bit. But who's going to benefit from that? The person who keeps their head, takes a step back, says, hey, let me go have a beer or something and come back in a day or two, and the market will be back. It always does. As soon as a black swan event has cleared, markets go up. Will that happen again? It's happened with every other black swan event, so why not now? Okay, so now that's what I have for you today, and I will see you tomorrow. Happy trading, and hope to see you on Friday. Have a good Thursday.